Hello, my name is Reem Gaafar, and I am the author of A Mouthful of Salt, winner of the Island Prize for the year 2023. A Mouthful of Salt is about three women who live in different places and different times, but whose lives are threaded together by the crimes of the men in their family. This is a story about post-colonial Sudan and South Sudan when they were still one Sudan. And I wish it was a nice, fun, happy story, but it's not. It was inspired by um, a story I had heard about a child who died while his parents were away. And that's how this story starts, about a child who drowns in the Nile in the late 80s in a small village in North Sudan. And while people are looking for his body, um, several secrets unfold in that small, seemingly insignificant village. Um, the book opens with the search for the body just after they've heard that the boy has drowned. Until the body was actually found, they referred to him as missing. But they went about their business of looking for someone who was dead, not alive. They weren't looking for a boy, they were looking for a body. It was the same with everyone. They were someone with a name until they died or were presumed dead. Then they were immediately referred to as the body. First, they brought in skilled swimmers who combed the river from bank to bank, swimming with the current for several meters and then turning back against it to where the person was last seen. Diving deep below the surface, where the sunlight of the living world stopped short a few feet in and gave way to murky, morbid darkness, they fanned blindly around with their eyes wide open, their experienced fingers discerning root and fish from human limb or clothing. Experience taught them that bodies almost always stayed in the area where they drowned, often held down by tree roots and thick rushes like ropes, and would be found within a 4 or 5 meter radius of where the person had fallen in. Then, if still no body materialized, they would call for a pusher tugboat from the River Transport Corporation headquarters upstream in the town of Karima. These little vessels, which were used to tow the bigger barges into port when they were brought in for maintenance, had powerful engines and greatly elevated the search efforts. It usually took some personal connections to secure a tug and its driver for a few hours, for their village was small and far away, and the corporation was a busy place. However, at this time of the year, during the low water period between February and March, the tugboat services could be acquired with little effort, as traffic was slow in the Dungala reach between Karima and Dungala. Also, the war raged on in the south, all but shutting down the southern reach between Kosi and Juba, where the South Sudanese rebels kept sinking the passing steamers. The tugboat would chug around the perimeter of the area where the body was last seen, its powerful engine churning the water and agitating the river floor. Up would come the mud, the weeds, the fish, and if they were lucky, the body. Back and forth the noisy tugboat would go, pulling up behind it all that slept at the bottom of the river. Thank you.